Thanks. Noon over the weekend, officials in Miami Beach activated an emergency midnight curfew in an effort to protect spring break visitors and locals from violence that has flared up in years past.
While those measures seemed to work, there were issues in other parts of the state. NBC's Sam Brock has the details.
Overnight, terror at a spring break hotspot. A shooting in Jacksonville Beach, Florida, leaving 1 dead and 2 injured.
80 people running down the street. Watch a dude drop to his knees.
Police saying the shooting happening out in the open in the popular beachfront area, where many were gathered celebrating St. Patrick's Day and enjoying spring break.
We've got a lot of work ahead of us to figure out everything, put all the pieces together.
This morning, authorities have lifted a shelter-in-place order, but are still searching for suspects or a motive. And it's not the only town facing issues as spring break heats up.
We got a fight over there.
In New Smyrna Beach, Florida, just north of Orlando, a fight escalating. And video clearly shows a beachgoer taking out a firearm, prompting Volusia County Sheriff's deputies to draw their weapons on a suspect they say is 16.
Drop the gun!
Officers chasing down the teenager before he rushed through crowds of spring breakers and into the ocean. After a 5-minute standoff, the teen was arrested and later charged. But in stark contrast, hours south in Miami Beach, where there's been spring break tension in the past, it was another calm weekend on the city's iconic streets. Thanks in part to a midnight curfew enacted for 72 hours after city officials noticed crowds growing.
There was a tension that was building. People were, in fact, intoxicated, and we could see it. And so that causes friction.
The city reinforcing its hard line against revelers with measures and messaging.
This isn't working anymore.
And it's not us, it's you.
Apparently paying dividends during a tricky time for all cities here.
How effective would you say so far all of these measures have been?
So far, we are pleased. We've had no acts of violence.